All right, all right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, idealists and visionaries, I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and we are here to make it known that we are back with another episode of Binge or Cringe. And not just any episode, mind you. It's the end of the year episode, the hot takes episode, the dumb questions and stupid answers episode, the debates, whatever you want to call it. Now, and it's also, which I don't really want to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I'm humble. But I also feel like I gotta celebrate. It's your boy Ideal Tone's birthday. It is my birthday. I am glad to be here another year. That's all I can ask for. Besides that, just being surrounded by people that I care about, people who love me, people I love back. That's all I can ask for. I'm glad I'm here for another year. I'm glad I can see another year, and I'm glad I can be able to see me going into another year, like literally going into the new year. So that's why we're here today. Thank you guys for stopping by. There's going to be a good amount of people, as far as I know, saying they're going to stop through here and there. So hopefully everybody stops by, because I did invite a good amount of people, but we'll see how things go. But either way, we're going to have a good time. We're going to get this party rolling. First things first, I definitely want to introduce everybody, starting with the big man himself, Dan Rodan.
You already know who it is. It's Big Dan, Rodan. I'm coming to you live from the 215, your comic book connoisseur, your sommelier of sci-fi and superheroes. Here to celebrate Tone, baby. Because we out here.
We out here. I love that.
We out here.
I love that. I love that. All right. And then next, we have my boy, the one, the only Henry Cho.
Yo, happy birthday, my boy.
I appreciate it, my boy. I'm glad you was able to stop by. I know you out there busy, out there on the road, you trucking it. Out there trucking it. What'd you say?
Hey, busy.
Yeah, okay. Where they got you heading right now? That way you cut off. What happened?
And now I'm sitting in Dallas.
You in Dallas?
Going to Colorado tomorrow.
You said you in Dallas?
Yeah.
Dang, you just left and you already in Dallas. You cross country. All right. And then you guys know this person. He was in one of my videos. Well, actually, Dan was in one of my videos too. But they've been in multiple videos. But this one, you saw the one, the only, the big man himself. All right, I don't even know how to come on, bro. Introduce yourself. You know who it is. He was in the video where we talked about the anime questions, and he was like, you know, like.
I do what I can. It is the last descendant of Yasuke. Sub over dub for all anime. Salsa dancing ninja, stay on his toes. Got a sake flight ready to go. It's your boy, Hawkins Hanzo, also known as J-Hawk.
J-Hawk,
what's up?
Man.
Happy birthday, good sir. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. I'm glad you could make it, man.
For the fun, the shenanigans.
Bro, the bars was real just now. I'm just letting you know that. I respect. The bars was real. It flowed. I loved it.
Well, all right. You've been saying it for as long as I have.
True. All right, so we're going to get up into this. So we're here to talk about hot takes tonight. There is a couple people who mentioned me saying they're going to be a little late, but they're going to stop by. But other than that, and there's going to be people in the chat, et cetera, et cetera. But we're going to do hot takes. We're going to celebrate the end of the year, talk about anime, talk about manga, talk about comics, talk about the comic book universe, the anime, what do you call it? The MCU, the DCU. Like, we're gonna talk about it all. We just going, we're gonna dive in and cause a mess. In the midst of all that, I have a card game that I got from Anime NYC. It's called.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun time.
It's called Senpai Sake, and definitely check them out on their Instagram. I'll link it in the description after the stream, or maybe during, either way. But it's a It's basically a card game where you draw and you have to read what's on the card and you have to do what's on the card. It's technically a drinking game, but we don't have to drink. We could just do the game. Technically, it's a drinking game.
I got him a drink right here.
I mean, I got my drink too, so I was.
We the blurred bar out here.
The blurred bar is in the house. For those of you who don't know, Jayhawk and Dan are both part of the blurred bar. Two wonderful gentlemen bringing a lot of info to the 215 and from the 215 to the rest of the country. So,
gang, and the Philippines. We got
Philippines.
one person that listens. We got one person that listens in the Philippines.
Is that crazy when you realize like they be telling you where they from? You be like, oh, hey,
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
you.
We don't know their name yet, but they in the Philippines.
Yeah. So
they out there.
They out there. They're out there somewhere. All right. So this is how it's going to go. I'm going to set a timer for like every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes, we draw a new card. And if the card works in this situation, we will do what the card says. If it does not,
Fair enough.
I'll just pluck a different card. And, before I get into that, my homie Ren is here. Ren, what's good, homegirl?
Hey guys, how you doing? So sorry I'm late. I was not looking at time at all. I was doing like some New Year's cleaning.
Ren, you are fine. You are fine. I'm glad you made it. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, no problem. Also, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that as well. So just let you know, you don't have to be on video, but if you decide to be on video, it will help with the card game that we're doing while also talking about hot takes. So the way it's going to work, we're going to just go in and we're just going to talk, debate, talk shit, hot takes, whatever. But I'm going to set a timer that's going to go every 10 minutes. I'm going to draw a card. This is actually a card game. I don't know if you saw their booth while you was at Anime. You went to Anime NYC, right?
Yeah.
Senpai Sake?
No, I don't think I made it to their booth.
Yeah, so I went to their booth and it's a card game that they were selling and it's like, it gets crazy. So basically every time you draw a card, you have to do what it says on the card. It's a drinking game. You don't have to drink, but we're just going to play along with the cards. If the cards don't work in this scenario, we're just going to skip that card and I'll draw another one. But
Got it.
Okay, so let me set the timer. All right, timer has started. Let's get to it. But we know why we're here. We're here. Binge Or Cringe has been going on for about 2.5 years. I've been doing this podcast. Yeah. And I've collabed with a bunch of different people. I feel like I'm making progress. I've collabed with the Blur Bar. I've collabed with just friends and family. I've collabed with people who do Korean stuff. I collab with people who are very big advocates of anime, comic books, the movie universe, whatever you call it. Like we dive in, we talk about it all. And lately, I've also been having people do takeover episodes where they choose the topic, they come on, and I let them, for the most part, run the show. I just do the introductions, and after that, it's their show. They keep it pushing. Which, by the way, look out for the next takeover coming in January by the Blur Bar themselves.
Gang.
So, without further ado, gentlemen, and Ren, my lady, let's talk about it. So I gotta start. Just a question to kick us off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is one of the best series to drop this year? Anime, like, or even a movie? Like, what do you think is some of the best things that's dropped this year?
I mean, you said anime. I'm probably the furthest away from that.
It could also,
realm.
yeah, it could also be. It could be anything though. Like any like.
It's gonna be like Spy Family.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
Oh.
Chill out. You about to get real disrespectful real early. Like we didn't even start drinking. I was going to say.
I was just trying to break the ice.
I'm getting there, and I was like, Jujutsu Kaisen makes sense.
Okay.
Like their latest season. This year, Demon Slayer came out right with another season.
That's true.
I loved it. So who knows?
Okay.
But
okay. That's
the way the shade from the Spy Family, like
I think those are two valid choices though. Like
yeah,
valid choices.
Stay over there, champ.
Wow.
Stay over there, Chan. All right. What about you, Doug? What about you, Hunrod? Show my boy.
Um, honestly, I just got back into Tokyo Revengers.
You going in and out. Say that again. Try to get.
So the new season, the new season of Tokyo. Still going in and out. Well,
He'll be back. They always come back.
They
He'll
always
be back.
come
I don't know
They
how we
always
lost
come
him, but
back.
we lost him.
He said he's going to be right back.
All right. He probably was finally got his headphones together. All right. I'm gonna go to the Hawk himself. What do you think?
So two that are kind of they're not, I guess I don't think they were like big, hugely promoted in the same way that like JJK was,
Mhm.
or Attack on Titan. I'm gonna go Hell's Paradise and Tengoku Daimakyo, Heavenly Delusion. That one you can find on Hulu, Tengoku Daimakyo. That actually had a really engaging story. Hopefully it gets picked up for another season, but the first season was fire. And Hell's Paradise was straight fire. The intro alone is a banger. So yeah, that was dope.
I respect those answers, especially Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise is phenomenal. It was just a dead hit it was a ringer from the drum. I was like, what's wrong with these people? Like, and it just made me want to go back and watch, like, because they literally left us at like one of the biggest cliffhangers ever. Like, all these epic scenes, and now this is where we end off. Like,
so I hope that comes back for another one. But those two were, I feel like they were sleepers that I didn't hear a lot of noise about, but those who knew.
Okay. All right. We have my boy. We have the Ant-Man in the room. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on?
What's
Sorry
up,
I'm late.
man? Nah, you
just
good.
getting home from work.
You good. I'm glad you could make it, man.
Likewise.
For those of you who don't know, Ant-Man, me and him actually met at you know what's funny? We met the same day that I did that video with you, Jayhawk, at the convention. What's the name of that convention?
OtakuCon?
OtakuCon, yeah. Philly OtakuCon.
Yeah.
Me and him met that day. He was
for legal reasons they changed it to Otaku Fest.
Otaku Fest. Okay. Philly Otaku Fest.
Otaku Fest.
Okay.
I always thought that it was a bit too close to
same. Oh my goodness. Well, I will get to we'll get to the newcomer, the next person in a second. But yeah, me and Ant-Man met then. I don't know if you guys saw him. He was the gentleman in the cosplay of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Cosplay.
Oh yeah, we saw him.
Oh, we spoke with him.
We spoke with him and everything.
Yeah. Me and him.
We had a whole thing.
Then me and him ran into each other again at BlurCon, and he said it was his first time. Me and him was talking. I was like, "Bro, you about to have a ball? Like this after party tonight is about to be lit." Like
it was definitely the first time, and will not be the last.
I'm going back for sure. No, the after party, because it was Cree Summer's birthday. 90s birthday / after party, and that after party was ridiculous. And Cree Summer, she just lit anyway because she was talking about like how she be getting high before she be doing stuff before she be going recording and everything. I'm like, you know what? She's so fucking down to earth is crazy. So, and then we have one of my favorite people. Not that any of you aren't my favorite people, but this guy, I feel like he trumps a lot of us when it comes to anime because of how much animes he's actually watched over the years since it came to the states. Cobalt 70, the godfather of anime himself.
Oh wow!
What up?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm shoving bunch of Christmas chocolate right in my face right now. Hold on.
Where did you get?
Yeah.
You still have Christmas
Christmas,
chocolate?
dog.
Why don't you just call it like
Fuck, I
holiday
hadn't even
chocolate at
touched
this
it
point?
Right.
All right, so that's how
What's up?
What's
Birthday
up, man?
Tone? Happy birthday, dog.
Thank you, bro.
How you feeling? Look at them tendrils on your head.
Tendrils? Is
looking
that
good,
what we
dog.
call? First of all, it's my locks. My sister just retwisted my hair a little differently.
I know. That's what tendrils.
You
You like
call them
that?
tendrils, bro? What? I don't know how to respond to that. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my camera. I don't want that heat coming my way. I'm just gonna-
Don't sweat it. That was a birthday.
Too late,
present
I'm already
for Tone.
sweating,
Everyone
man.
else is safe. Everyone else is safe. My boy's the target this evening.
That's
It's his
crazy.
big day.
That's crazy. I'm the
Gotcha.
one and only target. How wild is that? Like, all right,
But
so
for now, once you get to know me, they're safe. You know.
no, once they get to know you, nobody's safe. Doug can vouch for me on that. Like,
I mean, thank God Doug ain't here.
Doug is right next to you, and he just ain't talking.
What?
What do you mean, Pop?
Oh shit! Damn
He
it.
is gonna ignore your grandson?
I didn't see you when you slide in here, son. Don't ask how I had a black baby. Just
Nah.
don't worry about
Yo, okay. First of all, the fact that you called him you said that's your grandchild. That's the crazy part. All right,
it.
so
Not grandchild, child. He's my child.
no, he said
Right.
that's your
My son.
your grandpop. That's what he said.
You call me grandpappy? Is that what he called me?
Yes, he did.
Oh shit.
All right, so
Grandson.
let's get to it. We were so Jayhawk went, Doug, you went. Doug, which one did you say again?
The new season of Tokyo Revengers?
Oh yeah, that was pretty damn good.
I gotta get back on that one. I'm
Yeah.
way behind.
Now, Kobo, the question was, which we're still going in order. What do you think was one of the biggest hit series for this year?
For the year? The
Mhm.
whole year.
Yeah, something that just stood out. We had a couple of answers already. We've had Hell's Paradise was one. Then we had
Good
JJK.
choice. Fuck, good choice.
JJK was one. The one Doug just mentioned, Tokyo Revengers. Demon Slayer was another. So I feel like we're in the right ballpark for all that. Up.
Senpai sake time.
Are we drinking? I'll pick it
So
up.
no, we gotta play the card game. So I'm gonna draw a card. Let's see what happens. But you will drink if it says so. Okay, this card is called Spiral Power. Just who the hell do you think we are? You can't kick logic to the curb and do the impossible alone. So pick someone to drink with you every time you drink. Oh shit. That is wow.
Throw it to the heavens, son.
I guess that'll be me, and I gotta pick somebody to drink with me. Let's see. All right, Cobalt, you're drinking with me, man.
All right, hold on. I'm going to get a drink. Hold on.
All right, let me know when you're back. All right, the timer has reset. Let's keep going. What about you, Ant-Man? What do you think was one of the biggest hit series this year, man?
Biggest hit series this year. Oh, let's see. So my main issue is going to be trying not to confuse this year with last year.
Right. Which it does blur a little bit.
Yeah. I want to say Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, man. Like that has been popping off like crazy. The writing, the animation, and people have been waiting for this for like 10 years. So it's not going nowhere.
Excellent choice, if I do say so myself. That's a good choice because the animation was wild.
What did he pick?
He picked Bleach, 100-Year War, Blood War.
The return of one of the big three, and a successful return. That doesn't happen very often.
Not at all, man. Like they did it so well, and the animation was just like phenomenal. They did it justice.
I think they knew they couldn't fuck this one up. All right, because remember that look at the hype they had right around the time that they announced it. There was the whole hype about season 2 of One Punch Man, and it went cheap, and it showed, and the backlash was massive.
Yep.
So they realized, okay, you can't fuck up anime anymore. You can't go cheap. So
Yeah.
they spent the time. They spent the time on it for sure.
Glad they did. That was an excellent choice, man. I almost forgot. I ain't gonna lie. Not like I forgot about Bleach, but I like it stopped for it's it's taking its breather.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, you're right. All right.
I was like,
All right. Mad respect on that one. Mad respect. Ren, what about you?
For me, unfortunately, I didn't really watch too much anime this year because I was focused on one in particular, and that was One Piece. I caught up in 8 months, so I was focused on that.
Okay.
So I got to see.
Respect.
Thank you. Thank
Like,
you.
yeah, seriously.
Respect.
That's effort right there. That's
Not
more
human.
than 1,000 episodes.
Yeah. I did a lot. I did a lot of reading, so that's why I was able to catch up so fast.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of have to say, like, I guess like mild spoiler warnings for like where it is now in the anime, or well, what arc it just finished in the anime. Getting to see like Joy Boy and that whole thing, having to see it animated, that was really cool to me.
Yeah, that was man. You see the transformations. You've seen all of Luffy's transformations at this point. Then the hype was built up for that transformation, and you see it, and he's just like enjoying himself through the battle. That's so cool. Like it's different.
It was hella cool to watch.
All right, Kobo, what's your answer?
For the year?
Yeah, it don't have to be like,
Well, I'm gonna pick one. There's so many ongoing and so many continuing. It's easy to pick like some of the greats that were going from 2022, even 2020. I mean, like I could go Shield Hero, that was great too. But if I were to pick one, it would probably be Summertime Rendering.
Which one?
As a complete story, it was one of those under the radar animes that came out this year. They did 26 episodes, completed it, walked away, and it was fucking brilliant.
Okay. Summertime Rendering. You know what? That's the one you told me to watch, and I haven't gotten around to it yet.
I'm telling you, dude, it's the sleeper hit. I'm picking it as the best of the year. All right.
Okay.
That means it beat out Eminence of the Shadow.
See, that's what I was going to choose, though. I was going to choose Eminence. I don't know.
I know.
I'm choosing Eminence.
Exactly what you would think. I know, dude. That's why I'm saying that.
Eminence was fire, and I definitely thought about that. And I feel like another sleeper was Pluto, though.
Ooh, Pluto.
Pluto? You think Pluto?
Pluto's a sleeper. Pluto's a sleeper.
For a self-contained story that like came in, did its job, and got out the way. I feel like Pluto was pretty. It was a nice, concise story that could go up there. Contender.
All right. That was one I skipped over. I'm absolutely gonna have to do that.
Okay. With that, I feel like we broken the ice a little bit. So let's get into it, man. Who got hot takes? And it could be about anything. It ain't got to be about anime. It could be about anything that happened this year as a community of weebs, blurs, nerds, whatever. What do you think happened this year that people like something that, all right, for example, if you feel like something was overhyped or something was like, okay, y'all overhyping this, and it's like your opposite opinion of what everybody else believes, what do you think that is? What is that hot take?
Controversial opinion for the year?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's hear it. I feel like everybody's scared
Majors.
to go. Huh?
I was about to say, all right,
I'm going to do it. You already know I'm going to do it. Jonathan Majors should not have lost his job. If Amber Heard is out here and they didn't pull her role from Aquaman, Jonathan Majors should not have lost his job. I stand on business.
Ooh, he's standing on business with this
I'm
one.
standing on business.
Ooh.
All right.
Unless
It's a
this
fair play
man,
on that, you know.
unless this
People's
man
personal
goes
lives
to
shouldn't be
jail,
part of their job.
right? But I mean, now granted, he is a convicted felon or a convicted criminal versus Amber Heard. However, the charges against him are not the same as some malicious crime that, you know, I don't know, Weinstein or anybody else that you can name has been out here in these streets doing.
Okay.
So honestly, the charges are he hurt somebody's feelings while defending himself. If you're reading the charges for what he's been convicted of, he defended himself getting his phone back, and in that instance, she was hurt. Reckless means that you are not conscious or intending to do that action. But needless to say, Disney just wanted him out of there. So, you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
Hot take.
That's a hot take. Any rebuttals?
That's a pretty hot take. Yeah.
All right, I'll give you this. Imagine you're a business and this dude comes in your business. He's a huge part of what future projects you have, and he's constantly getting flack, taking the focus off his work and putting it on him. What do you do as a business owner?
You fire him. I'm saying if we're going tit for tat, if Amber Heard's still out here in these streets and public opinion is drawing, the only smart thing that
I think it's about
DC
how much money you want to swallow. With Amber Heard, they probably couldn't drop her and make it a financial success. The cost of dropping her could have been too great for them to absorb the bad press.
I don't know about that.
Whereas majors, they were like, we could walk away from this, and we'll make the same amount of money.
Granted,
you know? You have to ask how much were they willing to lose and how much would have been lost.
These are hot takes after hot takes.
But I'll concede this: the timeline was perfect for when the court case took place. Right? I'm wondering if Disney had a play in that where they're like, let Loki season 2 air completely before y'all give a verdict. That way, Jonathan Majors Kang wraps up. It's in a placement where he gets away with, okay, Kang is done, right? Like Loki's the new Kang. Or, you know, Amber Heard, unfortunately, her situation takes place while production is still happening for Aquaman 2. So you're likely correct about the fact that like it's probably cheaper to keep her in the film rather than recast and pay somebody more for a movie that's likely going to tank anyway, because they still lost money.
That DC versus Marvel. Marvel's got strict rules. I'm on the phone. They've got strict rules for all the actors in their that whole Marvel enterprise. So the top actors, they're straight up on the leash the whole time. It's why a lot of them are walking away from the roles now. They're like, dude, I don't want to be tied down to this anymore. You know, because they're very strict. So to see how DC let it slide, but Marvel didn't, might be a testament to how many rules their actors are bound by legally. You know, I mean, it could have been a situation where with DC they had a hell of a lot more freedom. You know. Like they've got all sorts of
alarm just went off.
Rules and regulations they have to follow, you know?
Wait. All right, read your card, man. Go ahead.
The timer just went off. Okay. Categories: fights in anime. I guess we all choose the best fight in anime we've ever seen, or we believe is the best fight in anime. Going around.
I'm going to start this one out.
It's
not just because it's the best, but it's because it was the dedication of the animation team to get it done. They put the time in and they practically worked themselves to death. They made the complaint. They put it out. It looked good. There was some keyframe issues, but Jujutsu Kaisen, the artists there did their job and went above and beyond. I think they deserve credit for the year for that shit. They worked themselves to death while trying to give us what we wanted on a schedule that was untenable at to say the least.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Which fighter?
So I'm up defense for Jujutsu Kaisen. That's my pick.
All right.
I'll
Jujutsu
drink to
Kaisen.
that.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen as a whole, they have like the best fight scenes.
I mean, if that's his choice, yeah.
Oh, are we saying
These people were working without getting paid just to make sure that the keyframes were on point. I watched them try. They ran the same problem when they did Shippuden. Do you remember when Sakura fought the puppet guy? You remember that?
Sorry.
They had the same problem then, where they were running out of time, and so they started getting real cheap and fast with the keyframes. You got real bad animation frames out of a lot of that fight, and it was very visible. And you would notice them because the keyframes would be there, but they would be sloppy, faces all contorted and shit. Go through Jujutsu Kaisen, you will not find a single one.
Yeah, that, I ain't gonna lie. Even though with the time they had, animation was like crazy phenomenal for the fight scenes.
Yeah.
All right, who's next though?
All right.
Fights in anime. It could. Who just popped in? Who that?
Fights in anime, and they can just be from all time.
All time.
If we're going all time, that's not fair.
No, you already said your answer. We moving on.
No, you made your choice.
No, you made your choice. You made your choice.
Get him out of here.
This is why we ask questions.
No, I'm going.
Nah. You made your bid. Now lie in it. Like,
I'm on strike. This is unacceptable. All right, carry on.
What happens when you talk first? Wait.
No,
yo, Xantar, welcome to the party, man.
What's up, bros? My bad. I was distracted, and then I was like, "Oh shit."
You good, bro? Glad you can make it. All right, anybody want to go next, or are we too scared? Let's rapid fire this.
Go for it.
Hold up. What's the question? I literally just got here.
All right, so I plucked the card. The card was categories, best fights in anime.
Best fights in anime or best fights this year?
And anime.
No.
So that just means in general.
All right. So, did anybody talk about Broly versus Goku?
Wait, which one?
When he slammed him in first person mode?
Oh, sad. Okay.
He literally was like, "Oh, by the way, I play Call of Duty," and just first person mode him into the iceberg, and then you literally see Goku go, "Oh no, oh shit, Piccolo, help me!" And then I'm gonna I don't know if anyone said this, but Choso versus Yuji this year was fucking insane.
There it is.
There we go.
With the angles and the again first person mode, and then the lighting, and they're just like they made a bathroom beatdown like hype as fuck.
All right, facts. I'll give them that. All right, who's next? Let's keep it going because we got to get back to the hot takes.
Black Clover's episode with Langris and everyone beating the brakes off him because he was wilding.
Yeah,
that might have been my favorite scene to watch because he was.
Where they all pulled up.
They all pulled up heavy. Like Black Bulls was a straight up gang, street gang, and they were like, "Oh no, what you not gonna do is hit one of our own." They started saying blood, gang, crip, and then put hands on people. It was wonderful.
They definitely don't play that. Black Bulls will ride for their own. Like we on the set. Like
straight up a gang.
They really are straight up a gang.
All right, my hot take is that the Black Bulls are the same thing as the
You're skipping a step, Xantar. You're skipping a step. We're going back to the hot takes. Wait.
Pin that because whatever it is, it sounds like it's got some vitriol behind it. And I want to make sure you keep that energy.
Keep that energy.
I want to come back to that.
All right.
I'm Super Saiyan 1 out of the time chamber, bro. My energy is stable.
It's strong. I like that.
Standing on business. Super Saiyan. All right. What about you, J-Hawk?
I was gonna go classic since we said all time.
Mm-hmm.
The beatdown that Madara Uchiha gave the nation's army is still one of like, it's still one of the most like, oh snap, he said he's that bull. Y'all thought he was playing, and now people are getting smacked around like disrespectfully, honestly. Like,
would you like my shadow clowns with or without Susano, guys?
That was literally it. Like that's
like he is like that was, I don't know, that was a great one man army beatdown. Like I don't think it has been topped. Maybe.
No, I don't
But
think
I haven't seen all the anime.
one man army
but, like,
beat down that hasn't been
Nah,
topped.
it was him against the whole world at that time. It was beautiful. That was one of my favorite fights of all time.
I will say this though.
Absolutely.
I will say this though. Shout out to, I'm gonna say that every time that topic comes up or that scene comes up. Shout out to the dude who ran first headstrong to face Madara. He was the bravest motherfucker ever. Like shout out to the dude in front of the line.
Just incredible.
Shout out to the dude in front of the line. He was like, I'm going to run these hands. And he got smacked, but still, he was brave. I know I wouldn't be the first ninja to go in.
Somebody got to go.
Somebody got to go. It's not me.
Right.
All right. Next. Who's next? Who didn't go? Let's keep it going.
Okay. Let's see. So I had to tune out from the call for a second, but what was the last fight we just mentioned?
Madara versus the whole Shinobi army.
Everybody. Madara versus everybody.
So I am glad that we brought it back around to Naruto because we are going to pay our respects to the first fight between Naruto and Sasuke.
Ooh.
Good choice.
Rooftop?
Good choice.
Rooftop?
Like, of course, we're going to talk about the animation and the story leading up to this point, but also I want to give credit to like the sound design. Like as they were moving across the water, the buoyancy of the water was like very present, and they made the bold decision to not use any music. When a fight scene has no music, that's when you know it's serious.
Facts.
They put their work in there.
They definitely. They were like, look, you know what? We're not gonna have no music. We just gonna have the sounds of them beating the snot out of each other.
Can I change my fight because I just remembered my actual favorite fight of all time.
Make it quick.
Oh, no, we said Cobalt had to.
We said Cobalt can change it, so you can't change yours.
Equality out here in these streets.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I never got here.
I'm sorry.
All first choice matters.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't change it for Cobalt. We can't change. I'm sorry, bro. I forgot.
Dio versus Jotaro.
No, I think you should give it to him. Give it to him.
Dio versus Jotaro.
Dio versus Jotaro. All right, that's a good one. I give him that. That's
all time classic. It's the walk. Everything.
Which one though? The original or the remake?
That's a good question.
That is a valid question.
All right, I'm not gonna. All right, so the original Road Roller was more epic. I will take that. But I like the new one. I'll take the new one.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
But that Road Roller scene in the original, that was really like out of left field. Like.
All right. What about you, Ren? You got one for us? Ren?
Just realized I was. But for me personally, I had to say the fight between, if you watch season 3 of Mob Psycho 100, the fight between Dimple and all of the, I guess, mob mimics. It's mostly because, if you don't know, Mob Psycho 100 was created by one, and he's known, like, notorious for having some of the worst manga drawings. Like, he cannot draw, but he could tell us. So seeing like the animators take like his like chicken scratch manga panels and turn it into like that animation scene, beautiful. Chef's kiss. I just love it.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite fights are Mob Psycho fights. Good choice.
Mob Psycho was put on the mat for them fights, bro.
You gotta appreciate how she was like, he can't draw.
At all. It took every anime that season that everyone was expecting great fights from, and just went, all right, here's how you do it. And then just set the standard for the year.
Yeah, she's right though. He can tell a story, but he can't draw worth a damn.
At all. It's so embarrassing. But them stories gonna eat every time.
All right. What about you, Cho? What about you, bro?
I'm gonna say Kakashi versus Obito.
Ooh, solid choice. Solid choice.
That's the top tier.
I forgot
feel
all
like
about that.
the whole kind of
A lot
laid
of
down
heart in that fight too.
bar for like fight choreography is in modern anime. As far as hand to hand goes, Naruto definitely set the bar for what's good fight choreography.
I would say that I personally like the little flashbacks in between the fights when it was just like they would like punch each other and it's like now we're kids, now we're adults, now
Yep,
we're
and now
kids,
we're
now we're
adults,
adults.
Had me in a chokehold.
Yeah, that was an emotional fight.
You know, it's funny because in the manga, that fight sucks. Like, if you read the manga, you're just like, all right, whatever. Obito died, whatever. The animators were like, nah.
Nah, they was like, we're going to give this fight some substance.
On the manga that did in the anime, for sure.
Yeah, because I remember reading that weekly, and I was just like, oh, snap, he's just dead? It's like half a chapter. Nah, but that's a good fight. That's legit.
All right. I guess I got to choose one real quick. This is a classic, right? Hiei versus Serio the Blue Dragon. It was a short fight, but that fight was disgusting. He didn't have to do him like that. He didn't have to do Serio like that. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Now, which one? Can you refresh my memory? Is that the one where he ate the flame dragon, summoned it for the first time?
Oh no,
like,
it was when
was...
he didn't even have a flame dragon at that point. It was the 4 Saint Beast when he fought the ice dragon dude.
Oh, that one. That where he just was like, all right, and now you're dead.
Yeah, it was disrespectful. It was so clean. It was disrespectful. The fastest fight in that arc, and it was but it's memorable because they was like, hey, how many times did you actually cut him? 16. Like what? Like horrible.
Yeah,
Simply horrible.
And everybody had to struggle during that arc. Except he was just like, all right, let's keep moving.
He was like, I ain't break a sweat. Like he barely used any energy. He just like, I got this. Like it is what it is. He ain't too cool for his own good. So let's get back to it. We heard the hot take from Big Dan himself. Who's next for their hot take? Don't all jump.
Everything I usually say is a hot take, so I'll be reserved.
Yeah, because last time you had a hot take, it was about. No, I'm not going to bring it up right now.
Man's wilding.
Yo, he do be wilding.
That's why I'm not bringing it up either, dude. That's why I'm literally saying I don't want to bring it up.
All right. You know, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Ren, I know you got a hot take because I've heard your hot takes. Come on, Ren.
Why me?
Because I know what you be talking about.
All right, I guess I have my one and because this is the hot. Ooh, wait, no, I lied. I have a lot of hot takes. Let's see, how hot should I go? Do I really feel like arguing and having a discussion right now?
Bring the heat.
Yeah, buckle up. I like this.
Bring the heat.
All right, I'll say my hottest take. I don't see how it's that hot, but whatever. My hottest take is that Eren Yeager is wrong. What he did wasn't right, and no one should be celebrating him.
I agreed with you last time you brought that up.
You did.
Yeah.
I'm about to say that felt a little chilly. It seemed a little January to me.
Really?
That's a cool thing.
Yeah, I don't think we have any Jaegerists in here.
Right.
I usually get hella arguments after I say that. Like people say, "Well, you wouldn't do the same for your people." It's like,
hell no,
genocide. I don't think so.
It's the wrong climate to be disagreeing with that take.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already been canceled for the Jonathan Majors thing. I can't do it twice.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I am
we
not
all got a quota. That's understandable.
I am nowhere, in fact, a Jaegerist. I think what he did was the dumbest shit ever. But
I think he should have just stomped out the Marley, and it was just like, if anybody else wants to stomp out, get a stomping, call me. But until then, I'm chilling with my girl until I die in like 10 years. Bye.
Not for nothing though. If you had asked me this question and we was growing up in the 60s, I'd probably be a Jaegerist. You'd be like,
Jaegerist.
maybe
in the 60s.
In the 60s, Yeah, they already done shot Martin Luther King, Malcolm X going to, you start to feel like a Jaegerist after a while.
Okay.
See, the thing
Okay.
my only argument
Live
against the
long enough to become a
Jaegerists
Jaeger.
is that the other side was not that good. Like it's just like
That's the
it's like
thing, right? Like there's still
it's
bad
like
people.
it's like you got the Jaegerist and then you got the not Jaegerist, and it's just like, well, they're kind of worse, but not as bad because they don't want genocide, but they also want genocide. So it's like
They don't want complete genocide. Unfortunately, Aaron Yeager wanted complete and total genocide, which is why he's insane.
The way I saw it was more like Marley was like, "Yo, we want to overtime this," and then Aaron was like, "Yo, let's speed run." That's how I saw it. Everybody's like, "Whoa, we don't want a speed runner up in here. That's gonna ruin the competition."
What are you going for the record for?
Yo,
he's supposed to go slow and steady wins the race.
Nah, bro, he was out here like, we pulling this Usain Bolt real quick. Like, we out. We gunning it.
I feel like you could be like, maybe the French are like the Marlians, but like Britain was definitely Jaegerist, right? Like they were just like, we going everywhere, taking everything.
Basically.
That's
big fact. Okay. So Ren, luckily you didn't have to debate.
This is the first time ever. This is amazing.
I feel like if you bring that anywhere else, especially to a convention, it's gonna get heated.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
All right. Who want to go next?
I'm trying to think of one that's hilarious. So give me a sec.
One that's hilarious.
I got to take.
This weighs heavy on my.
All right. What's up, J-Hawk? What you got for me?
Uchiha fucking bum.
Wait, what'd you say, Doug?
Sasuke Uchiha is a bum.
Ooh.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be back real quick. I'm gonna be back.
All right. So my arguments against Sasuke is he's a bum when he's a kid. He's a bum as an adult. He's not a good dad, but he's a very good uncle, and that's weird.
That's weird.
It's just weird because like I can't say anything about him against Boruto because like he really takes care of Boruto. Like he became a tree.
We could be
And his
concerned.
daughter's running around like I haven't seen my dad in 6 years.
How do you?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what'd you say, Ren?
That's so
like,
weird, right?
It's. I feel like we should call somebody because that can't be right.
No, that's the truth. He's not a good dad still. Like just because he listened to his daughter once.
Oh nah.
I mean, let's be real. He barely she should be farther ahead in her Sharingan training than she is.
Oh, absolutely.
He only taught her that once and only taught her for a second. Had Sakura step in to help finish the training. The fuck? I was like, okay. Like, shouldn't you be fighting her? Like, get that so she knows how to activate her. Yeah, I was like, all right, cool, sure. That's where we're headed at this point. Yeah, I have to agree. Sasuke is a bum as a parent, as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bum. He's a bum just throughout all of Naruto.
He's a very good uncle.
What did Sasuke
He's
accomplish?
A very good
at
uncle.
any point in Naruto, what goal did Sasuke set that he accomplished? Nothing.
I mean, he's got a point. He's never actually accomplished anything he set out to do.
True.
Well, no,
and honestly,
he didn't even kill Itachi. Technically,
Did he kill his brother?
No,
he did. Technically, he didn't kill Itachi. Itachi just died.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
See, no. I'm gonna give him cowboy logic. There was no witnesses, so therefore, you gotta go with who was there. And he said he killed him. He killed him. You know what I mean? Like, were you there to see it? Were you there to see it, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying. There was literally nobody else there.
Here's the thing.
So
we were there to see it.
Cowboy rules.
We were there to see it. We saw it. We know.
Who we're gonna tell? Who we're gonna tell? Who we're gonna tell? We're gonna call up the Rankage and be like, yo, he killed Itachi, bro. Like he didn't kill Itachi. Itachi just died. Like to the world, it was just like two guys went in a room, one guy came out. Like
by that logic.
By that logic, he's got. Yeah, that's true.
Gotta be in the room where it happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no camera den mushi bullshit. Like it was just literally like Just a dude with a lightning cloud.
All right, I give it to you. No, I can't. That's a hot take for sure, and that's gonna ruffle some feathers. But you know what? You make a valid point, Doug. You make a valid point. He has no dubs or anything. Like, all right, cool. Who's next?
Got a hot take.
What's up?
Now, I'm not saying that this man, like, he's a great guy. He does great things. Pero, like, Miyazaki is like a one-trick pony.
I think it just got quiet in here.
That's the Spirited Away shit, right? That's that guy we're talking about?
Spirited Away, The Boy and the Heron that just recently came out.
Oh, shit.
All right, I'm not even gonna say that's a hot take because, like, he has a style and he sticks to it. That's really what it is.
Crap out of all of us.
He has the bread and butter.
Yo, but when you're making toast with like gold margarine and freaking potato bread, like, is it really that bad?
The potato bread.
I'm not
potato
saying
bread's delicious.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's the same.
I'm not saying it's not the best toasted bread ever. I'm just saying he got one meal that he continuously doles out.
And we keep eating it, and we know it's the same thing, but we keep,
But he's
keep
right
eating
though.
it.
Yeah, we keep eating it because I'm thinking like
eating it.
I'm not arguing it. I'm not disagreeing that. I'm just saying he got
and nobody else is gonna be like, you know what? I'm done. Like, stop doing this. Stop putting like, you know what I mean? Stop being Miyazaki.
The Boy and the Heron, I'm like, I saw it and I was like, oh, this is a Miyazaki film. I've seen this before. So I don't know if I'm going to rush out to the theater and see the next one.
I mean, we're getting kind of old to be rushing. We gotta, like, we'll get there eventually.
Right.
It's the knees part for me. He's like,
exactly. Like,
I don't rush nowhere.
They be putting theaters on the second floor now.
He said, I get there on time as intended, and I leave at 4:30.
Exactly. Thanks for understanding.
Hey, you ain't gotta tell me. Rush. What? There's a line. I'm not going.
No.
Okay, now you know what?
This is a man after my own heart right here.
Jayhawk, I can't even. Yeah. I guess I can't really argue with you, but at the same time, it hurts for the realization. Like, the realization hurts. Like,
no, you're climbing up in the years now. You gotta accept it.
I'm like,
nah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm never gonna stop eating golden toast, bro.
I'm just saying, toast is good when it's buttered. The cooks is delicious.
Yeah, exactly. With that gold margarine, bro. I ain't quitting anytime soon.
Potato bread. Gold margarine potato bread. It's
exactly.
Delicious. It's just, you got one meal.
All right, but like, to your point though, right? If it's good, by standards, it still exceeds like the basic, right? Regular Texas toast, not even Texas toast. I'm talking about king bread, right? Wonder bread with the butter that don't melt.
No, not the welfare butter.
Like, like the butter that when you try to spread it, it hurts the bread in an emotional way.
The butter that works better as chalk than butter.
Exactly.
Struggle butter.
Struggle butter. Exactly.
Struggle butter.
Yeah.
That's a whole song. So when you understand that, like, everybody else handing out mid and his mid is still great, it's also like, it's like the MCU argument, right? Like, when you become the standard of excellence and your mid is like still good for everybody else, I don't know if I don't hate that.
I think I would be more argumentative if I would say I'll be more argumentative if, like,
so go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll be more argumentative if he didn't like do this like every like 8 to 10 years he made a movie.
Okay,
like if it was more like
getting to my point. All right, he dropped
like if it was more
in the 80s, bro. It was ahead of its time.
If he was more consistent, I give you
At
that.
the end of the 80s, I believe that was the time he dropped Howl's Moving Castle. And then over the next 10 years, he dropped Spirited Away, he dropped Princess Mononoke, and he dropped a kids' film. I mean, if nothing else, he's prolific. Every one of them is a flushed out story in the specific style that his studio does, that does not skimp on background art, music, voice actors. Like, dude, look at the roster of his English speaking voice. All top talent.
That's true. Peak.
Something I also want to bring
You
up.
can call it mid, but nothing about it except for the story is mid.
Christian Bale really loves Miyazaki. He's always like the English voice actor for this thing too. I just want to put that out there. It's just
he's been doing it since Howl's, bro.
Yeah, it's a weird fun fact, but he's just like, yo, I'm always down for you, bro.
We don't have time to unpack that.
Yeah, I don't have time to unpack that.
I don't think we have time.
They're definitely not like
not
that's
on Tone's birthday. No,
that's a strong infatuation right there.
Next card, Tone. Get on to the next card. What you got?
Well, no, we're still doing hot takes, but the alarm did just go off. So hold up.
Oh, we're doing hot takes?
Yeah, that's what we were doing. Hold up. Hot takes is the main thing, but every time the timer goes off, I pick a card. Okay, vote. Outside of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, are remakes ever even close to better than the originals? Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, no, that's a vote. We got to vote. No, co-vote. That's a vote. Oh. We vote.
Okay, yes. Yes, I vote yes.
All right, co-vote's a yes.
I'm gonna vote yes.
I'm gonna vote yes.
I'm voting yes.
I'm gonna say
yes. Is there a maybe? Is there a maybe?
Is there a maybe? Is there a maybe?
Maybe with just saying Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like certain things are like good, certain things are bad. You know what I mean? Like,
but wouldn't it be a yes if the good outweigh the bad though? Wouldn't that be a yes?
All right, no, because like I like Sailor Moon, right? I'm probably the only person here that's like, yo, let's go Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon Crystal was buns, bro. It was salty buns. I'd rather watch the original.
No, I'll
that's
give you
the
that.
remake.
Sailor Moon Crystal wasn't that good.
All right, I do have one other hot take.
Wait, hold on. Did we everybody vote? Did everybody vote?
Oh,
I say yeah.
I say I'm the maybe, bro.
All right, looks like we got majority yeses. The yeses win.
All right.
All right, check this out.
I demand a recount.
They should not be doing anime in 3D to save costs because it ruins the animes they've done. The only ones I've seen successful have been Baki, which is questionable at times.
But Baki wasn't a remake. That was a continuation.
Being redone was good, and Knights of Sidonia first season was good. Outside that, all the rest look like trash to me.
But here's the thing: Baki wasn't a remake. That was a continuation. Oh, what's up, Cryptic? Thanks for the birthday shout out, bro.
3D versus cell animation.
Yeah,
I don't like the 3D that they do these days.
Okay, you don't like the 3D they do these days.
Yeah, I think he's just talking in terms of the mix of 2D, 3D.
I'm a maybe because like I like when you go to like let's go to like the Jojoro fight. I love this new art style where like they're whooshing, they're zooming, but then I also like that slow, really good like page turner ass pace of the old style. That's what I'm saying. Like the Road Roller when it came out of nowhere, it felt different.
Okay,
they did do a really great job with the art, applying the art style to the 3D models. But outside that, the motion to me, I do 3D animation. I do basic animation. So when I look at that stuff, you make a mistake, it's going to catch my eye. And I constantly see the same character motion mistakes in every one of those animes.
You know what? You had the same problem when you watched the Mugen Train movie, and like the eyeballs were like the eyeballs and the gushy stuff from the demon on the train was forming. You was like, this stuff just looks stupid.
Phenomenal movie. It was a good movie, and then they went cheap on one of the most important aspects of the movie. I'm like, come on, man.
I agree. That part was just like
overlook that shit.
They gave it to Jeff in accounting. They were like, "Yo, bro, we need this done now."
No,
Now.
they pick 3D because they can pump it out for cheaper, dude. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than doing cell by cell animation. I would rather wait a few months and get something cell than deal with the 3D shit that's cheaper.
Okay.
Nah, that's not even a hot take. That's facts. That's truth. Let's put that on the law board. The rules of laws. Laws of anime.
Yeah. That's my lay down for that. That's why I had to get off my chest, because I was going through my shit for 2023 and I ran across Trigun. All right, I'm still pissed off about that.
Oh damn!
All right.
Wait, I forgot about the Trigun remake. Can I change my vote for the previous card?
What was it?
You were giving me shit. Nah, I don't vote. You get a redo because you were giving me shit earlier. So now.
Trigun, absolutely.
No, not anime of the year. When we was talking about like remakes, I forgot about Trigun. That was a horrible ass remake.
That wasn't a remake though, was it?
It was.
It was. Yeah.
It was horrible.
I thought it was more of like a retelling than a remake.
Yeah, it was a retelling because they kept out a bunch of major characters. They fast tracked a story that fucking should have taken time.
Because they want the money.
I'm bitter.
All right,
I'm bitter.
All right, who we missing? Who didn't go for a hot take yet?
All right, here's a hot take.
There we go.
Ash Ketchum won before Vegeta. Ash Ketchum.
Is that a hot take or is that just a fact?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. But
that's
it's
a fucking fact.
Because it's just like, if you love Vegeta, if you grew up a Vegeta fan, like, oh, Vegeta's the best, he'll beat Goku. Really? But did you ever vote for Ash, the guy who actually won before Vegeta? Vegeta's still going. Ash retired and he gave his anime away to a kid. He was like, here you go. Yep. I'm done. Vegeta's still out there trying. The only other person trying is Goku because he's an addict. Yeah. But it's just like Vegeta's never gonna win. It's like another hot take. I might hit 55 before Vegeta wins. One Piece might end before Vegeta wins.
In defense of Vegeta,
when was the last time Vegeta fought Goku?
The recent movie at
Vegeta
the end.
Blue.
Yeah, technically.
Dragon Ball Super, they fought at the beginning, the very beginning.
Was it the beginning or the end?
No, they were fighting the whole movie.
They were fighting the whole movie, and then at the end, he's still.
All right, so did Vegeta win that fight though?
He did.
No.
Technically.
He did.
So
he did?
Technically.
Technically?
All right,
nah, we don't do technicalities.
Let's be real here. Let's be real here.
Technically.
Because, like, all right, I got to go with his own. If Vegeta says I didn't win, then he didn't win because he's the biggest judge of his victories. And he never said I won yet.
He's never won, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But he said he won, though. At the end of that movie,
Vegeta's
he was
worst enemy, though.
He is his
Was Goku KO'd?
Goku wasn't KO'd. He was just exhausted, and it wasn't KO. It
wasn't
just
like tired and was laying on the ground.
Yeah, and Vegeta got the last hit in. That's literally.
Was Vegeta
Ash became the
Vegeta passed out after.
So let's put this into context. Ash won the Alolan Championship, right? And then Vegeta beat Topo in the Tournament of Power.
Facts.
Literally, like that summer or whatever, that like season of year, that's when he actually won. Like literally a couple months later, he beat Topo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't beat Goku. You're right.
I mean, when you have a successful family dynamic versus being an addict out here in these streets fighting, you can't always win those kind of battles.
No, but here's the funny thing:
you either choose to be a good dad, or
no. But here's the thing: is he really a good dad? Let's put this out there. Here's another hot take: is Vegeta is good dad because nobody loves him? His family don't really love him.
Hold on, whoa. He has put hands on Beerus.
Because you're there doesn't mean you're a good dad.
Boma loves the crap out of that man. Boma loves the mess out of that man.
He punched on another planet.
He punched Trunks out of Super Saiyan, and then he made up for it by bringing him to the park.
He gave his son character development in 30 seconds. Okay.
You know who else gave his son character development? that dude from Full Metal Alchemist, his
I was
dad
gonna
gave
say
him
Von
character
Hohenheim.
development.
Yo.
Motherfucking talk about shit. Don't play me.
Turning his other cheek right. It's like, nah, man, I didn't see nothing.
Listen,
I didn't see
Trunks
nothing.
Trunks don't walk. He didn't walk away with like the scar the same way. All right, so let's be honest. He knew his son could take the hit and go to the next level of his own development.
He wished his son could take the hit. It's one of those things
now
where
you're
it's
just
like
justifying
yo,
like child abuse, and I'm like,
No,
bro.
Well, no, that's not child abuse. He said they said to his son, "I never said I wouldn't hit you." That's facts. So, like he never said he would hit him.
It's child abuse, all right?
Yeah,
I'm just
Piccolo
saying.
literally was like, "Yo, Goku, why did you throw Gohan down there to fight Cell? He doesn't like to fight. He is getting his ass whooped." And he's like, "Nah, he's strong. He got it." And it's like, does he? Is he getting his ass whooped right now?
Saying upbringing is not the same as
It's
this
really
Americanized, westernized version of parenting you talking about.
That's
Gentle
Right, but like,
parenting
why
don't
is-
exist.
Why is
Same.
Kratos a better
His
father?
roles is
Why is Kratos a
fine.
better father? Kratos is a
Why is he
Spartan
a better
warrior.
father? Can we
That's
talk
be-
about that?
that's because
Kratos
Kratos
is a
decided.
Spartan warrior.
Dan is a Saiyan apologist.
That's because Vegeta got too much Saiyan pride, and Kratos decided to humble himself after he destroyed the world. Let's be real about
All
that.
right.
Like,
If you're going to say that, Kratos lost the whole world, and then realized, let me get myself together. Let me straighten out.
I could also argue that Kratos didn't give a fuck about that world. Kratos didn't give a fuck about that world. He likes the one he's in now, but he don't like the one he left.
Kratos is literally a military PTSD dad. Okay, he's like,
So is
I'm going to.
Vegeta. So is Vegeta. Frieza Force.
Demon
Planet
time.
destroyed.
no,
Dude, the
Vegeta's
Frieza
just
Force. You were literally
Vegeta-
Frieza's main bitch.
Vegeta's just a savage.
Like, you're my main bitch of the Frieza Force. He was
Yo.
crying. He was crying. That was one of the only times I actually respect Vegeta, when he like told the truth. He was crying on Namek. He was like, "Yo, Goku, kill this motherfucker. He's evil as shit. Like he's been fucking with my life forever. Like just get him over. Just get him, go."
Do it, please.
Yeah,
Because I can't. But,
yeah, it's just like, all right, Vegeta. And then like the other time I respected Vegeta is when I thought he was gonna beat Majin Buu, and then Buu just came back, and I was like, nah, that's not cool. That's
That
not
was
cool.
BS.
yeah.
Some bullshit.
He was
Boo.
Goku just showed up and was like, "Nah, I got it."
Yeah, like that was just like, yo, like that's what makes my argument more like fucked up, because it's just like, yo, every time Vegeta's like, yo, I think I got it, and then we're like, yo, he's got it. Everyone's just like, yo, we're just better, and we're just waiting for you to catch up so we can fucking flex on the world. It's like, fuck, man.
Damn.
Sounds like plot, not armor, because it's the opposite of that.
What you know,
Yo.
which is funny, because how do you say his name again? Kira. Oh, dang, I'm drawing.
Akira
bro.
Toriyama.
Thank you, Kira Toriyama. He hates Goku. He hates Goku. He hates his own main character. But don't give Vegeta the time, bro. Like, yo, it's crazy. I don't know. Some don't add up about
That
that.
Vegeta slander was wild. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it was wild.
It definitely was wild. It definitely was wild.
I'm glad to be of service.
I'm
You
just
remember
saying.
that one time he said something real reckless. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah. I'm just saying, bro. You got to show some respect to the king, to the prince of all speeches. The prince of all
two Saiyans. The Prince of all two Saiyans.
No, the prince of all motivational speeches. That's his.
Bro, he doesn't even give the best speeches in his own fucking anime, bro.
Damn. Damn.
Bro,
Who is this guy?
bro, like
his
literally,
anime.
like, yeah.
not
But like
his
Master
anime.
Master Roshi and Piccolo be saying like
Piccolo.
less words, and they get you riled up just the same. While he's just like trying to be philanthropic, you know,
It's
like,
'cause
oh,
you-
I
it's
know
'cause
big
you
words
relate-
too.
No, it's because you connect with that. Like you relate to the fact that Piccolo is othered, and so you be like, you know what I mean?
He's a Negro too.
He's one of us.
He is. He's one of the minorities, man.
Respectfully, you know.
Yeah,
Respectfully.
Yeah.
I always just saw it as like, yo, Piccolo just says facts in like less words, and then like Vegeta's trying to like you know, like be all like fancy like Ted Mosby.
Yo, not Ted Mosby. Yo.
Yeah, Piccolo would be like, yo, we gotta go to the store, we gotta get milk, beer, and eggs. Vegeta would be like, on the way to the store. We ventured down aisle 2 to get milk, then eggs on the next aisle over.
Xantar Boogles, everybody. Xantar Boogles.
This is wild. This is getting out of hand. I feel like I've drank too much, or it's just like
I don't drink at all. I'm sober, man. This is just normal.
This is normal him. That's the crazy part. All right. Did everybody say a hot take?
I said the hottest of takes. I burned the grill, so if anybody wants to cook afterwards, if anyone wants to cook afterwards, my B, yo.
Nah, he said
yo, I feel
multiple
like
hot takes. We just started like slander.
Yeah, it was
like,
Vegeta slander.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Pretty sure if Vegeta was real, like this is defamation at some point, right? Like
no, but like I bet I could get a better lawyer. I bet I could get a better lawyer. Phoenix write this motherfucker. Objection.
Major the guy.
Objection. Yo, Phoenix Wright is he's in Marvel vs. Capcom, so he could throw it down too. So it's not like he can't fight.
Yo,
you might want to go for Johnny Depp's lawyer on that one.
Oh God. Yeah, you know what? He had the greatest lawyer of all time.
I can't pick a female lawyer. Vegeta gets really angry.
And now we're accusing him of misogyny. Is what you're saying? It's more where we are now.
No, all right. I'm gonna defend myself real quick. Okay, so you got Bulma, the most jealous woman in the world, and then you got Vegeta hanging around with a very intelligent woman who is ahead of her craft, probably the best in her gender, in her craft. And then you're gonna be spending hours and hours on end with that woman. Bulma not playing that. Bulma don't play that.
Bulma definitely don't play that.
Bulma don't play you missing her birthday. Bulma don't play anything. So I don't see that going down. If anything, Bulma will be your lawyer.
Before your stream get reported for whatever it gets reported for,
whatever this is,
I don't even know where we at anymore.
Reported for being awesome.
Does my name show up on the screen? Because let me change my name real quick.
You're the first one. You're the first one.
All right. Well, you know what? The timer did go off. So
yes.
Saved by the bell, bro.
Sheesh. Yo, why is this card? Why is this card too perfect for? Oh my God.
Oh, what? It goes into my plan?
No,
my
it doesn't. You shush. You shush. You shush. You quiet. You're in timeout.
All right, timeout. I'll play some Souls.
Follow my lead. Charge the spirit bomb. Choose a person to give this card to. That person has to raise their hands. Every time they raise their hands and gives energy to the spirit bomb, everyone must follow. The last person to put their hands up must take a shot.
Can I just jump straight to the shot?
I don't have alcohol, bro. What am I gonna shoot?
No water, dog.
All
right. I'm giving this card. I'm giving this card to Dan. Big Dan, I'm giving this card to you.
So what happened?
Every time you raise your hand to give energy to the spirit bomb, we gotta follow suit. But it's going to be kind of hard with 3 people not showing themselves. But so I guess it's just the 5 of us. But if we don't raise our hands, or at least one of them, the last person to do it has to drink or whatever. But all right, that card is too perfect, and you could do it. And the crazy thing is, you could do it as many times as you want until I draw another card like this.
So I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes, but we'll see. I'm chilling right now. This sounds like that sounds like a lot of effort.
I think it is a lot of effort.
Minimal payoff.
Minimal payoff.
Respectfully.
I respect that.
Big Dan's like, I don't drink. I don't get it.
All right. Ant, did you
hydrated?
Ant-Man, did you say yours?
For a hot take?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. I've been trying to think of one this entire time. And I'll go for this one. Demon Slayer's kind of mid.
Be right back. Ooh.
Holy shit!
Only kind of?
Damn.
Hey, you guys were yelling at me. You guys were yelling at me for hot takes.
I gotta go.
He didn't even see. He didn't even see.
Kind of mid though. Like that's wild.
Jayhawk, you gotta take.
I'll agree with you.
The Tim Duncan of anime.
Yeah.
So Tim Duncan of
Yo,
very successful.
Not Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, amazing basketball player. Somehow also incredibly average.
Like visually, it's fantastic. It's fresh. It's new, and I understand the hype. But like, if you pay attention to the story, like if you actually take off your like 3D glasses and you look at the story, you're like, the fuck is this? Hold on. Why aren't they sending more people out to like the whole Swordsmith Village arc? Like, why are they not sending out more people? You know, upper ranked demons are out here. Why are you not sending Hashira's like off the fucking bat? You're sending newbies. Like, what is your problem?
No, you're right. You're right.
Well, wait. They didn't send Tanjiro to fight.
He had to go.
The demons. The demons showed up.
Right. He had to go.
Slight difference.
He was actually going. He was going there to rehabilitate, wasn't he?
Rehabilitate and to get his new sword.
He needed a new sword.
Yeah.
I think now's the proper time to talk about anime time. That whole like season was like a night, and like 3 episodes was like 20 minutes.
All right. So and this brings me to my rebuttal. Are we talking about Mugen Train and the Sword Arc Village? Because yes, those were like that could have been one whole season. Mugen Train and Sword Art, the Sword Village arc, that could have been one season.
Well, no, you forgot. You've got the entertainment district in between, though.
Oh, and the entertainment, yeah.
Entertainment was pretty dope.
Entertainment was fire.
It was dope. I will absolutely give that to you. But like, it was a lot. There was a lot of like action and plot going on in the background while we're playing dress up at a. Well, I don't want to get canceled. But we're playing dress up at a brothel. Like, there are people dying.
Espionage,
why are we
bro.
not more serious about this? You're wearing pigtails and like people are losing their sons and daughters. I need you to pick this up. Hello.
Yo, he low key just came for Zenitsu's life. He just came for Zenitsu's
exactly,
life,
Zenitsu.
bro.
Thank you. You knew.
I could slander Vegeta to the moon and back, but like that was just classic espionage, bro. You gotta get into the brothel, and you can't get into the brothel without those pigtails. So you're gonna put on those pigtails, and you're gonna hunt down that demon. Now cleaning, now becoming friends with everybody, cleaning, and giving me exposition about like random background people. Yeah, I'll give you that. But it's just like, yo, if the demon is in the room and it says girls only, and I'm a dude and I have to kill the demon and save the world, I'm gonna put on a wig. I'm gonna go konnichiwa, and I'm gonna kill the fucking demon.
Yo, it's the konnichiwa, bro. It's the konnichiwa.
You gotta be doting.
Yeah.
You gotta be doting, bro.
I'm just glad he didn't say ada ada. Thank God for that. No,
all right, listen. The valid points that you made will not go without you have to take the whole thing as a package, right? Like the whole show as a package is not mid. Have seasons been mid? Have arcs been mid? Yes. That's almost with anything these days, especially once you start going past one season. Like the longer for now, right? For now. There's going to be someone that says they didn't like season 3 or season 4 because of how long it's going on, right? Because that question always gets asked. How long are we doing this for? How long do we keep doing the same formula? So
Oh god, that brings up another hot take, but we're
The
not ready for that yet,
swordsmith, the
so.
swordsmith was definitely like the least of
That was
the
mid.
least of all of them.
It was definitely probably
It was
not probably.
It was a 3-episode, possibly short movie OVA vibe, and we were like, oh, we got to be here for 10 episodes. It could have went differently. So you're not wrong. But to say Demon Slayer is mid as a sentence and think you're getting, 100 on your test is incorrect. Right.
I can't. Like, man, that's definitely a hot take, bro. I don't know if I could back the whole thing as mid. Like,
right.
Ooh.
like this is one of those situations of like, show your work or don't say that out loud. Right. Like, you said the quiet part out loud and you were like, I probably shouldn't say this. But
like, I give it to you. There are avenues where you be like, yeah, I didn't really enjoy that part too much. That's like mid, blah blah blah. Ooh.
Just like okay, so the reason why I'm so about this in particular right here, right now, is because like a friend of mine and I, we would literally wait once a week and watch a new episode with bated breath. Like, all right, Muichiro's doing something. He needs help. He's caught in some water vase shit. Like, someone get my mans. And then it immediately cuts back to like a flashback. Like, you don't get out of my face. Like,
Mans was hurt.
Suffocating.
To the bit
suffocating
was
at least 5 episodes.
Mans was hurt. That's all you can say about that situation.
No, you can tell he was hurt because did you see the commitment to the camera angle switching before he the commitment?
Just like
pacing is everything. Pacing is everything.
Pacing is absolutely everything. And I know in anime, pacing is a challenge. It's a battle. Some people can pace really well, some people can't. And honestly, recently, I haven't seen great examples of pacing, but this, especially when it's something that's so hyped. Like, Demon Slayer is one of those top anime that everyone talks about.
That's because
like, if you go to any convention, like, someone's gonna mention it. You're gonna hear someone like shoot off in the distance. Oh, do you watch Demon Slayer? Like, one of the first questions. So for it to be so like highly ranked and highly talked about and highly favored by the populace, you would expect more than just the visuals, and you would expect the story to follow suit. But, and once again, those things aren't always on par, but with how much people talk about it, you would expect it to be.
People were dumb excited for the swordsmith, and it was top tier trash with pacing. Like, it is what it is. Like, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. To say all of Demon Slayer is mid, that's a bold statement. I would not make that statement, but some have. So
Not gonna lie, I kind of agree with your statement. I would say I'm just gonna say all that I've watched of Demon Slayer is mid, and that was up to the season where the flashy ninja or whatever. Yep. That was my last season, so I didn't watch the most recent one. But yeah, no, I kind of agree.
Entertainment District.
Outside yeah, that one.
Demon Slayer never really. Entertainment District. The rest of Demon Slayer. Yeah.
So everything after that is better because.
Let's be real. I'm gonna be probably the Mugen Train, towards the end of Mugen Train movie in the Entertainment District was probably the best out of all of it. Probably.
Really, and that's what I kind of didn't like at all.
Don't do that to me, Jayhawk. Don't do that to me. Don't get me wrong. Season 1, I love season 1. I do.
Season 1 was fine. I thought it was a good start, but then we got to Mugen Train, and I kind of didn't. Like, for example, I guess this might be another hot take of mine. I didn't really care when Rengoku died. I didn't have any like strong feelings.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What?
Bro, I didn't. I was like, oh damn, he's dead. But like, I saw people like being really sad about it. I was like, why?
Guys, look at Dan.
Whoa! Put your hands up, everybody, because the cops are coming. The slander.
Yo,
No, that's
It's me.
Hottest take.
That has to be the
Like
I don't have
hottest
any
nothing.
take
alcohol, but I'm
tonight. I can't get behind saying that you didn't care about his death. Like what?
I can't even use my counter argument to help him say it's mid anymore. I'm ripping it up. I'm throwing it in the trash. Nah, I can't. Red Goku. That's like a Jiraiya with fire, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
right.
cried,
It
bro.
was
I ain't
That's
gonna.
a
But I
Jiraiya
feel
with
like even
fire.
with Jiraiya, you guys known the character for longer. Like
No, you have a
maybe
point.
it's different in the
he has
manga
a point.
because for me when I was watching anime, he showed up like what 1 or 2 episodes in first season, and he was like, "Yep, what's his name? Tanjiro and his sister gotta die. It is what it is." And then
I'm
the
gonna
next,
tell you a beautiful story about life. Sometimes you don't need people in your life forever to make the most meaningful impact. And that is what Rangoku represents. That sometimes there is a man who might come into your life that he might impact you on such a level that he will literally change your worldview to not only be a broader version of what you have, but to inspire yourself to achieve greater heights that you might normally ever want to achieve unless you met this person. And that is what
We got
Goku represents.
Tanjiro's lawyer on the line here,
right?
apparently.
Bull
Right.
preaching out here for
Right.
see,
life.
if
Like
you felt that
what?
from Rengoku, good for you. But
So
I
here's
didn't
the
feel that
thing.
from him. I felt that about other characters, like even characters in the comic got killed, and like they was killing all characters like every other episode. I felt more for those characters that I've known for, and they were probably on scene for like maybe 1 episode 2, but it wasn't.
Usually the
I didn't
episode that
feel that
got
for
murked.
Rengoku.
Nah,
Maybe because it was
It-
mean. Maybe because he was like mean to him, like the first, or like not
I'm
mean, but like just like so
Rangoku also
straightforward. Or
represents the strongest. He is their Gojo. And if Gojo dies, everything hits the fan. So when Rengoku died, yeah, he's not the actual strongest, but everybody was like, fuck. This is
He was
like
he was the
it's
best of them.
serious. It changed the
Yeah.
tone. Yeah, he was the best of them. So it's more of like he's not supposed to be there for a long time. He's literally there to show you like, hey, this is how one person will affect everything. It's the ripple effect because like his death literally makes everything else happen.
And
did
it
they
does.
signify like his importance? But am I missing something?
No, so
Because
basically his
I think he's a manga reader,
Yeah.
and
No,
may
it's
not.
okay,
I
maybe the
actually
song is different.
I'm not. It's more of just like from what I saw from the movie. It's literally like they'll pan to right at the end. There's literally 2 minutes. They'll pan to different people. You see Butterfly Lady crying, right? You see how the you know
Okay, but
what's
yeah,
that
they
dude, the
showed
rock
that because
dude,
like
he's doing it.
apparently they go far back or whatever. But I haven't seen like his significance in like any of the Hashira's life like that. So I just see like a bunch of people crying because their friend is like dead. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's sad. But I didn't.
I'm trying to
feel much
remember. I
for
think
him.
there was an
I'm gonna
inference
give you that, Ren.
to his
I'm
character.
I was
giving
gonna
that.
say they also
Absolutely.
said multiple times in the movie he is the best of us. He is probably the strongest, if not
Right.
these like besides the stone guy. He is like he could do anything, and he's like a genius. He did this shit in like a year.
Okay,
I mean,
so
And
yeah,
then
without a
yeah, I'm
that,
gonna
but
trainer.
go
So
I'm
back
it's
to the
just
not
mid
like
conversation.
it's
saying
like yeah. So it's just like yeah. They literally say that at the beginning of the train ride.
maybe if
feel
they like showed it like some backstory, like at least some flashback of him with the Hashira or like him. I don't know, something. He didn't feel that.
If
He
you
didn't have an
continued with the
impact on me.
show, they will give you those flashbacks with every character.
And wasn't he like Tengen's
literally
best
every
friend?
character? Yes, every character literally gets one little scene with Rangoku at one point in the manga or in the anime, whatever you want to call it,
But
the series. In the series, and they'll literally be like, "Hey, yeah."
Go
Well,
ahead,
after
JL.
the
Go
movie,
ahead.
I ain't feel nothing. So
to Ren's point, as a show and or movie, if you have to make that like, okay, this might be the last time this might be the first and or last time people see this show. So like if you're not drawing them in for reason on why we should care about this character, they may or may not buck with it or may not care when that person dies. if they're not already on board. So it's like, though I don't wholehearted, like it was a wild statement that Rin said, like, to be honest, but I get where.
But is she wrong though?
Yeah, she is wrong
like,
because literally there's so many characters that you could give me characters.
She's not wrong.
So many characters that
hold on.
There's so many characters that you have spent so much time with, and you still don't care. We just spent 20 minutes saying Sasuke sucks. The second main character of Naruto, the character that's like in every chapter since like 2, and he sucks. I just said Vegeta sucks. No, 2 people, because I agree with him. I agree with him. So that's 2 people, because I'm one person, he's one person.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I don't think
people utter slanders. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so let's who here cares about Eri from My Hero Academia? Do you care about her because she's a little girl in danger, or do you care about her for anything that she is as a person?
It's got to be the little girl because she's in danger.
The little horn girl. So I gotta care about her.
Girl with the horn. She is. Do you care? Like, honestly, do you care about her other than the fact that she could turn back time and do stuff?
Not
do you care about her feelings?
Into My Hero, so I think that was like the last season I watched My Hero.
She's actually the only person who doesn't get any danger. She gets scared a little bit, but nothing ever bad happens to her.
She's good.
All right, so why would we care about her?
I don't think
but they literally spend the whole overhaul arc saying we gotta save this girl. This girl is special. We gotta bond with this girl. It's just a little girl, but they spend all those episodes trying to hype you up to make you care about her. So that way, when you finally rescue her and then you bring her to that sports festival, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm free." It's supposed to mean something. That didn't mean anything to me. It was just like, I'm a hero. I did my job. Okay, cool. This girl needs rehab. We're gonna get her rehab, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Like,
this is a whole episode.
It is, bro. Yeah, but I do want to
right here.
That's a whole episode. That's a whole episode.
But I think there's really a good point to make to both of them about the way that hero stories are told. Like, there's always a catalyst that, like, a launchpad catalyst to get the main character from going from like plateauing to now they've unlocked this next level due to either trauma or grief.
There's actually
responsibility.
a title for it. It's called The Hero's Journey. And almost every single one of them, 99.9% of the hero stories you will look at follow this template. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's because for the human condition to truly be displayed in a situation where someone is practically a god.
Exactly.
You have to create the trauma within their lives to justify the strength they need to move past it.
And that's why he's the Godfather. That's why he's the Godfather, folks.
That is why he's the Godfather. He just put it all into perspective.
That's why he's the Godfather, bro.
Now holds the second of the 2 hottest takes in the anime history.
And I'm just saying, you're the GOAT, bro.
I'm on.
I think the Godfather just put it into perspective. So I'm gonna just go out here and say, I don't think. Okay, Ren, you weren't wrong completely for what you said. It's your opinion. But
there's a lot of he's not lying, but he's right.
But
unpopular opinions are the hardest to swallow, but everyone has
we'll settle as a civil suit, and we won't take it to public court.
My understanding of my understanding of the premise was that it was a hot take. She gave a hot take.
She gave a hot take.
I
think that was the hottest take tonight, besides Vegeta.
Wow.
You know what it was? It was because It's because we told her that her Jaeger hot take was not hot, and she was like, "You know what? I'm about to show all these people." Right? She's like, "Watch this."
He's like,
She had her whole hero journey right before our eyes. She was like, "You know what? I'm going to the next level."
You know what's wild?
Ultra.
You know what's
I will find the
become a
strength.
Jaeger.
You know what's wild?
Like, I'm about to offend all of them in one statement.
No, and that's the crazy part. She said literally, like when Goku always said, "Set your heart ablaze," which is ironic because she dogged him. Like, she said everybody's heart ablaze in here. Like, we was like, wait, what?
Whoops.
I'm gonna agree that we did not watch the same movie.
I guess so. Mind you, I didn't even watch like it in the movie format. I watched it when they like released it in episodes.
Yeah.
Which is arguably
With the
probably
more
better.
with the more context. Yeah, with the more context.
Yeah.
Oh, but the movie had. I
And
mean, hey.
they literally have the scene with him hanging out with Shinobu.
Sure.
That's all.
If I don't remember, it probably was
The way she was like, okay, she was gonna prove that for you. Sure. Yeah.
Yo, whatever. I'm gonna be real. This is why I like Red, because she was like, okay, and like sure, like okay, like I don't care. Like, all right. Sorry, last card of the night. Most likely to is the category. Be a first round loser in a tournament arc. And that means out of the 8 of us here, who's the most likely to be a first round loser in a tournament
Probably me.
arc? Damn.
Damn.
I got no powers.
She didn't even hesitate. You're like, no, it's me.
I am a body full of debuffs, so I'm gonna say is me.
I mean, if we're going into a tournament, I think we're all gonna lose first round. Unless you trained your whole life for this.
Right.
Right.
I mean, look at these anime tournaments. All these people in these tournaments, almost all of them are either God mode or trained their whole lives for it.
Well, I ain't
depends.
Wait,
Is
wait.
Losing in that shit.
Yes.
Is this like a tech tournament of like you got to fix the printer? Because then I might
Right.
I mean,
If it's a tech tournament, I might have a chance.
IT, I will see y'all at the end. Like, I'm the final boss type stuff.
Like
But,
if it's a tech tournament, I ain't saying I'm going to the final round, but I might have a shot. I'm not losing in the first arc.
I'm not out the first round.
if you saying it's foot race or anything physical, I have a bad knee. My back has pinched nerves. Sometimes my neck don't move in the right direction. It's not me. It's not going to be
You know
me.
what? I'm gonna just say this,
out.
just to respect the elder. Kobo's probably the first one to lose. No offense.
Oh, like hell. Like hell.
It also depends on the prize, though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
if it's
true.
like my kid's life.
Oh yeah, motivation is definitely key.
Yeah, hero's journey, right?
Hero's journey.
Whoever.
If I had to choose somebody out of this group though, who probably like definitely not lose in the first arc, it'd probably be Doug, because I feel like Doug just pull out the blicky and be like, "What?" I just feel like Doug.
We can bring weapons. I might have a fighting chance.
Allegedly.
My
goodness, this is a recorded line.
Look,
I didn't say anything because there was no rules established. So
It's
I
a murder for me. I love this. This is, it's just like
you literally said put you in a tournament. You didn't say I got superpowers before.
That's
you didn't
true.
say there's
I
a
didn't
pool
say
of
any of
water
that. It
next
said-
to it. You didn't say anything. So I'm like, I'm probably good, at least for one round. At least for one round.
One
right,
round,
he
yeah.
didn't say nothing. He was like,
Oh no, you don't have to swim. You have to get the other person into the waters because they also can't swim.
so that's your name.
See, like that.
That's how you know.
And that's why
That's how you know
I
Xantar
round
watches
two.
way too much One Piece, because he's talking about not being able to swim from the rip.
No, that's not even One Piece rules. It's literally like, hey, if there's a big pool of water and you fall into it, you're probably not getting back into the arena. Like just in general, like gladiator rules, man. Like
I see. If it's like on a platform and
yeah.
surrounded by a moat.
You never played, you never seen Wipeout?
Oh yeah, I've seen Wipeout.
Like like yo, when they get hit with those like real like rubber fans, they're gone, bro. They're in the water. It's done. It's over. They're swimming the doggy paddle.
See,
they know how to swim regular.
That's
But
still
they swim the doggy paddle every
Oh.
time.
Yeah, that still sounds like
Caliber,
full
ring
effort.
Yeah, it's like you feel humiliated mentally when you hit that water. You're like, damn, I'm in the water now.
No, at that point, your whole mindset changes. You're like, oh, motivation, not here.
Exactly. I'm in the water now. Damn.
Damn.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's why I personally say at least round 2, maybe a round 3 if I'm sneaky.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna win it.
He said if he's sneaky.
I'm be
Yeah,
real.
if he's sneaky, bro.
I'm be real. Maybe definitely I could probably make it out of round 1. Round 2, I feel like I'm gonna run into somebody that I shouldn't be running into at the beginning. Like you know that
I feel round two is where I become the character development for somebody else.
I'll be that side.
Y'all gonna get beat by some 12-year-old kid that looks like freaking Godzilla.
Yeah.
Be like this.
But in round two though, but Kobo, but in round two,
13-year-old girl with pigtails.
And that's fine, and that's fine. Kobo, that is fine, but as long as it's not round one.
Look, man. At least you don't take that.
It could
L
be
like...
televised. It could be televised. It will be memes. Everybody could get angles on me from every side. As long as it's not round one, I'm good because that's what we said. Like, nah, round one. Round one's bad.
Look, as long as I don't take the L like Cool Bar did against the Yo-Yo Kid in the Dart tournament, I'm good.
Nah.
As long as I don't take that L, bro.
I'm gonna do everything to try to be the mental head game. Like, yeah, I'm intimidating. I'm gonna show up in all the armor. And I'm still be first round knockout, like immediate relief knockout. Like it's like when Toph was fighting all those
the boulder.
Yeah, it's like, hey, the boulder. You know, got all the talk. Next thing you know, I'm like, yo, like
the boulder is over his confliction.
Yeah, for real.
Team Rocket's blasting off again,
right? And like, I don't even know how they were able to do that. I'm big as hell. How you do this?
Oh man,
that's when the inner monologues start going for 3 panels.
when you realize you're the side character, so you're not making it past round 2.
Listen,
I thought I was cold.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying straight up. But if it's side characters get past round 1. They get past round 1.
See all my knee injuries and the arthritis build up, just sensing it through the rocks, and she's just like, that bead of sweat just fell off his back. And that's it.
Even Krillin made it out of round 1. Even Krillin and Yamcha made it out of round 1, guys.
We're asking who's Yamcha? Is that what we're saying?
Me.
No, I'm just. I mean, basically.
Guess, yeah.
No, but even Yamcha made it out of round 1. That's what I'm trying to say. So
true.
So you're Chaozu. You're Chaozu level.
Ooh.
Ooh. I feel disrespected.
You
know what? I'm saying this round 2. Right. I feel targeted. Round 2. I'm saying at least round 2. Don't ever talk about me like that again.
Chaozu, yo, that's disrespectful.
I'm glad I brought it into perspective. You guys were just laying down on a better spikes.
You done gave me some self-esteem after insulting me after that.
If this be my cross to bear, I'm in round 1. He's like, oh, you a Chaozu ass nigga. Okay, cool. Wait. I'm not round 1. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what I mean?
My mama told me to believe in myself.
Believe it.
We all shit on. We can shit on Yamcha all we want. He's a millionaire and a baseball legend.
Facts. He is rich. Man, he got money. He knew exactly where to put his martial arts super strength.
Chaozu was like, "Goodbye, Tien. Wait, you ain't even gonna try to fight?
Right. I'm gonna just try to blow this dude up." And he took no hits. Crazy.
That's my favorite. Tien is my main in fighters, and when I hit people with that move to kill them online, instant disconnects always. They always disconnect because it's a level of disrespect that's beautiful. You're like, Chaozu, no, and then you blow up Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct Goku, and just KO, just no.
That's beyond disrespectful. You know what? I'm done with this conversation. I'm done.
You know what? That's how you know. That's how you know Chaozu is bad because he don't even come up as a main fighter no more.
He don't.
Yeah, he's too powerful. He's too powerful.
Right, or the opposite.
He's too powerful in his own right. In his own right, he's too powerful.
He's a glass cannon.
Crazy.
Oh man. Well, guys, lady. I feel like we've come to the end of the episode. This was a very fun episode, very fun night for me. A lot of hot takes, a lot of back and forth debates. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. A lot of stuff where I'm starting to see y'all in a different way.
My bad.
My fault.
Some of y'all ain't getting invited back.
But at the same time, no. I respect y'all for being honest and bringing in the controversy. I love it. I love it.
Hey, Tone, I'm probably not supposed to read this out loud. What does it mean? Don't come back for next episode. What does that text mean?
Who said that?
Your name came up here. You was like, "Hey, don't ever come back again." I was like,
I never said
from
that.
what I said.
I never said that. What? Don't put me out here like that. We still got an episode for you guys to do.
No, you said and your episode is canceled. Keep your opinions to yourself. Stay over there with your lousy podcast.
Your trash ass podcast.
Right.
Whoa. I'm too much of a fan of the Blur Bar to say that.
Dude, just crucify his soul while you're at it. Like, fudge, man.
Right. He was like, and your kids stink. I was like, wow, Tom.
Yeah.
On your birthday?
Yo.
That's crazy.
Yo. You know what? Let's end the stream now before I get canceled. Before I get canceled. 100%. But I appreciate y'all coming in and joining us for the stream. I appreciate everybody who stopped by in the chat, shouted out happy birthday. Appreciate you guys being here for my birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, man.
Thank y'all. I had a good time. I'm glad we was able to do this. Definitely, everybody's always welcome to be a part of any episode that you feel like you're comfortable talking about or being on. So this is the last episode for the year. But we will be back, not next. Like I said, we go live. So we go live every Tuesday at 8. But we will not be back next Tuesday because that's too much with the holiday season. And, New Year's being the day before because it'll be next Tuesday is the 2nd of January. But January 9th, which is the following Tuesday, definitely come back. The next episode, which I will be putting out the flyer tomorrow and giving it to both, to all members on the Blur Bar for them to share as well, is the Blur Bar Takeover. And the episode the topic for the episode will be Blue-Eyed Samurai, which was a Netflix original, and I ain't gonna lie, it's getting a lot of like good reviews.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll get in depth. We'll get in depth. I don't want to really talk about it right now, but
when he said blue eyes, the next words came out of my head is white dragon.
My God.
Nerds.
Merrick, thank you for the birthday shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Like my whole brand.
But if anybody here is available not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday at 8, January 9th at 8 p.m., Blur Bar Takeover, Blue-Eyed Samurai is the topic. And I haven't finished it yet, but I have been watching. I have been watching. I think I got like 2 episodes. I've just been neglecting it because of holiday season. But definitely let's stop in and join us if you're available. So I think it's gonna be a good episode, and I'll be trying to get more people in. I'll be reaching out, and I know both Dan and Jayhawk will try to see if they can. If they feel free to bring anybody. I don't.
Oh yeah, Patreon. Our Patreon's gonna get that, and we'll even put it out in the public if you want. And send them that link.
All right, sounds good. Oh, thanks, Paul. Thanks for the birthday shout out. Paul's in the chat. Kobo.
Tell him I said what? Tell him to come play zombies with me.
Paul. Kobo said go play zombies.
After party,
right? What's the after party? Are we playing zombies? Send that an invite. I'll play some zombies.
Oh, it's the new one, dude.
Yeah, on Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, send it in. Just put it up. Just put the whatever y'all need to do in the Discord.
Yeah, we can do that. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, but me myself personally, I gotta get ready to go because I'm running late for my own get together at a bar. So
after party.
Yeah.
Ooh, the real after party.
After the club is the after party. We didn't get that invite.
That's it. Sure. Merrick, your band. That's it. That's it. Dirty Nemo's band, Kobo. He told me to tell you to go eat a pickle. Ooh. For lack of a better phrase. I'm not. Ooh. This is not this for me. You're gonna get me in trouble. Stop.
Listen to
that's hilarious.
Go have a salty cucumber. A vinegary cucumber is what he told you to have.
It's crazy. But without further ado, thank you all for joining. Thank you guys for being here. If you could, like I said, if you could be here on the 9th, just stop by. I'll reach out and remind everybody. But
it's gonna be lit.
It's definitely gonna be lit. Definitely gonna be lit. But as always, I'm your boy Ideal Tone. This has been Binge Or Cringe, and I am glad to always make that known. We are out of here. Later.
Y'all have a blessed night.